USDA Secretary Sonny Perdue paid a visit to Michigan this week, which included a stop at Swiss Lane Farms in Alto.
We had the Secretary of Agriculture come here. He was promoting his ag innovation agenda. So we got to tour him around our facility, show him some of the technology that we're using today, and then talk about the challenges and opportunities there are between different generational farming. We just learned from the Secretary about what his plans are and what kind of things that their administration is working on for the future to streamline things, for data collection, to really tell the story of agriculture, how we're promoting sustainability, and how agriculture is the solution to a lot of our climate and sustainability challenges. And it's pretty cool to see how passionate he was about streamlining things so we can collect data better and have a story to tell to the consumers.
What a great honor to have the Secretary here in Michigan with a small group of individuals just talking about farming, what their issues are, what they see as opportunities, and what can USDA do to help them along the way.
Following the visit, Perdue talked trade, touting the U.S Mexico-Canada agreement, or USMCA, which officially took effect on July 1st, and China's efforts to meet its Phase 1 purchasing requirement in its trade deal with the United States.
We know that Canada had used something called Class 7 milk to kind of circumvent some of the rules there. That will be eliminated, and we think our dairy industry will thrive much better because of that. We think certainly in the automobile industry it will thrive. So we're excited about that implementation, and as I indicated in the meeting, I think the U.S. is prepared to hold Canada and Mexico to the agreement as written. We're currently taking China as its word. As you've seen the last probably 3 to 4 weeks, they've stepped up on purchases. The good news was during that period of time after it was signed in February, March, and April, even with the COVID, the regulatory issues that were impediments were being resolved one by one. And most of those have been resolved, so they're in a legal ability to meet that need now. China's a big consumer, and in a controlled state-owned environment, they can turn it on when they want to, and we're expecting to see that beginning this summer in higher exports. That we're expecting them to meet that. That's what they continue to say, and we're expecting them to meet those Phase 1 targets.
He also discussed the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, which has caused significant disruption in the agriculture industry in Michigan and across the country, especially in the supply chain. And Perdue warns that could extend into the fall. As for a second appropriation to help producers,
we're looking at that right now. Our economist is working on those numbers. We do believe that we were not able to sufficiently cover the indemnification from the COVID in the first tranche, the $16 billion program. Congress appropriated another $14 billion in replenishing the Commodity Credit Corporation. That won't be available until July. And so we're looking right now and taking really damage estimates and damage applications of what the effective damage was, so we can create a program that could potentially use that $14 billion as well, and there may be need for more. We don't know what the tail of the results of this COVID-19 will be going forward.